neighbor's son went missing 2 years ago. At his welcome home party, she said, "Say hello. I'm a child psychologist." I said hello and called CPS. I'm a child psychologist. 15 years specializing in trauma and behavioral patterns. The Johnsons next door lost their son Logan 2 years ago when he vanished from their backyard at age 6. Every parent's nightmare. Oliver stopped going to work for months. Wilma barely left the house. They aged 10 years and 10 weeks. Posted missing posters until the rain destroyed them, then posted more. But something shifted. They stopped searching, started renovating Logan's room, said they needed to process their grief. Wilma suddenly seemed lighter. Oliver went back to work. They joined a support group 2 towns over, drove there every weekend. Then 3 months ago, a miracle happened. Police called saying they found Logan during a routine raid on a homeless camp. Said a homeless man had been keeping him. The Johnsons threw this birthday party immediately. 8 years old now. A bounce house, 50 guests, chocolate cake with sprinkles. Wilma keeps touching Logan's shoulder, guiding him through conversations. Oliver never leaves him alone, makes sure he's always hovering over him. They look like relieved parents. The party's in full swing when I notice Logan won't pet the family dog. Rex, their golden retriever, runs up with his favorite ball, the one Logan used to throw for hours. The boy freezes, arms rigid at his sides. Wilma swoops in fast. Logan's still getting used to Rex again. The trauma, you know. She guides the dog away. I figured that's normal. Traumatized children often fear things they once loved. When I mention the old treehouse Oliver built, Logan's eyes go blank before Wilma cuts in. "Of course you remember, sweetie." The boy nods quickly. "Yes, the treehouse." Memory gaps are expected, I think. 2 years is a lifetime for a child. His aunt brings out photos from before. "Look how much you've grown." Logan stares at them without recognition. Doesn't point out his favorite toy in the background. Doesn't laugh at the picture where he's covered in spaghetti. Wilma snatches them away. Let's not overwhelm him. But then someone mentions his peanut allergy. The Johnsons exchange a quick look. "Doctor says he outgrew it," Oliver says firmly. I watch Logan eat a peanut butter cup without any reaction. This gives me pause. Severe allergies don't just vanish. I've never seen it in 15 years. Wilma's watching me watch him. "Amazing what the body can do," she says. Her smile doesn't reach her eyes. Then Logan's old best friend Lucas runs over. They were inseparable. Lucas launches into their secret handshake. Elaborate, practiced hundreds of times. Logan just stares. "Show him, buddy," Oliver encourages. Logan raises his hand awkwardly. Lucas tries to guide him through it, but Logan's hands move like they've never done this before. Muscle memory doesn't disappear. Even with trauma, the body remembers what the mind forgets. "Logan," I called out. "Want to help me get more juice from inside?" He looks at his parents for permission. They're distracted by other guests. He follows me. The boy starts toward the house, then stops at the sliding door, completely lost. He doesn't know which way to go. I guide him through. Once we're alone in the kitchen, I pour juice slowly. "It's quieter in here," I say gently. His shoulders drop slightly. "Big parties are overwhelming, aren't they?" He nods. I lean against the counter, giving him space. "You know, I've worked with lots of kids who've been through hard things. They tell me the hardest part is when everyone expects them to be someone they can't remember being." His breathing quickens. "I am Logan," he says, but it sounds rehearsed. "That must be exhausting," I say softly. "Having to be Logan all the time, especially when your body doesn't remember being him." His eyes fill with tears. "What happens when you make mistakes?" He's scratching his arm now, that same nervous pattern. Then I notice his skin. On his arm are bruises. "They get upset when I forget things," he whispers. I ask him what his real name is. His whole body shakes. "I can't tell you." I tell him I already know he's not Logan. He breaks completely. "I'm Ethan." I pull out my phone and dial CPS. Wilma walks in. I know this isn't Logan. Her mask finally cracks. "You don't understand. We gave him a home." Oliver comes in. "We're good parents. We can give him everything." "You kidnapped him," I say. Ethan starts crying harder. "They said my mom didn't want me, that she sold me." "We saved him," Wilma insists, her voice breaking. Through the window, I see police cars pulling up. CPS workers and officers enter through the front door. The party goes silent outside. "Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, we need you to come with us," an officer says. But then I wondered, so where is Logan? They're led away while Ethan clings to my arm. Shaking, a CPS worker approaches gently. "We need to take him too." I nod and say I'm staying with him. The truth came out weeks later. Turns out the Johnsons accidentally killed Logan while disciplining him. They were sentenced to life in prison.